Good morning, students. In this video, we are going to explain that how algorithm is important and what kind of study we are doing here and what kind of topics we are going to cover in this subject. The first point says that how to devise the algorithm. We are going to study the different designing techniques, define different designing strategy by which we can design an algorithm for a new problem. Or second point, how we are going to express our algorithm. Expression means how we are going to represent our algorithm, what kind of language is there, whether it is a English, whether it is a French, or what other kind of language we are going representation. That language is called pseudocode, through which we can represent our algorithm by using of instructions. Then we are how to validate the algorithm. Validation means how my algorithm will perform against the input values, whether is it going to give the correct values or not. Next, how to analyze algorithm means we are going to study the resource required by an algorithm. We are going to study the resources utilized by the algorithm. Resources those are utilized by algorithm can be a memory, can be a CPU time, can be a network delay, can be a register time. But here we are going to study only two factor of analysis, that memory required by an algorithm or running time of an algorithm. These two factors can be represented as a space complexity or time complexity. Then after developing the program by algorithm, we can test our program. In detail, now we are going to study in detail how we are going to analyze, or what things we are going to analyze in our algorithm. So we have to understand the analyzing of algorithm. First point says that we have to understand that what are the different limitations of algorithm, whether it will work for a specific input or it will work for all kind of input, whether it will work for real values or it will work for integer values. So we have to study the limitations of our algorithm. Next, we are going to study that what will be the relation of size of input and its execution time. Means if size of array is n and running time tn, then what will be the relation of running time of algorithm with respect to its size. For example, if we are studying insertion sort, then size of array is n, then what will be the its running time for best case or worst case. Then we have to understand that how we can analyze an algorithm's running time without coding, because ultimately the code or program instructions are going to be executed on computer system. So the running time of a program depend on the CPU capacity, depend on the RAM type. But here we are going to develop a mathematical model to calculate the execution time of algorithm without coding it. You will understand in the next example that how we can calculate the execution time without coding or without making a program. Then we have to understand that how we can write an efficient code for particular algorithm. Then we have to understand what kind of problems can come in code, or which at which part we can optimize our algorithm. Then we have to understand why we do analyze about that. What is going to be analyzed? First, we have to understand their behavior. Behavior means how my algorithm is performing against the size of input. If my array size is going to increase, then the running time is going to increase, or it will be a constant function. So we are going to develop a mathematical equation to calculate the behavior of my algorithm. For example, we are going to study insertion sort or bubble sort. So what will be the running time of these two algorithm or time complexity, or how we can improve their running time? This is a part of research. Then what things we are going to analyze? First thing, correctness. That is the property of algorithm, whether it is producing the correct output for every correct input. Number two, amount of work done, that is complexity, whether what will be the running time of my algorithm, what will be the space complexity of my algorithm. So these are the some factors those we are going to calculate in analysis of algorithm. Then what do we analyze about them? The simplicity, whether that is my algorithm verification or implementation possible, or is my algorithm optimal, whether it is for providing the optimal solution, or whether we can do better than that. You understand complexity? The complexity of algorithm is the amount of work done by the algorithm to complete the task, or we can say the total resource utilization by my algorithm, the amount of resource that is used by algorithm. Then we are going to make some assumption in our subject because there are several kind of computers or CPUs are there, multiple GB RAM is there, but we are assuming that there is a RAM model in which computer is having a single processor which execute one instruction at a time. There is no concurrent execution. Each instruction takes unit time. Each operand has a fixed size. Each instruction has a fixed size operand, and it has the fixed size RAM use. It means all computers are having same configurations. We are assuming that all systems are having same configuration and same kind of RAM model, because we are going to develop a mathematical model for every algorithm. Now here are some important terms that those are important than the performance. You can study by yourself because these are beyond the syllabus. So we are going to study here the performance of algorithm, because we can say algorithm help us to understand the scalability. Means if we are going to add new devices or new problems to our algorithm, so we have to understand the concept of scalability. For performance, often draw a line between what is feasible or what is impossible. Means if every problem can be solved, or some problems can be solved by the algorithm, or no problem can be solved by the algorithm. Next, our algorithm mathematics provide the language so that we can calculate the behavior of algorithm. Then performance of algorithm, the running time is is called currency of computing. And then the relation of program performance generalized to other computing sources. So speed is a fun because we all want to speed our computer. So we have to develop a such kind of algorithm those can speed up our computer system. For example, we are having one algorithm here in which we are going to calculate the k largest element. The algorithm one says store number in array, sort the array in descending order, and return the number in position k. This is the logic how we can calculate the kth largest. This is the first algorithm. Second algorithm say store first k number in array, sort the array in descending order. For each remaining number, if number is larger than k number, insert the number in correct position of the array. Return the number in position. These are two algorithms. Those are finding the kth largest element. But we cannot say which algorithm is better. So we have to calculate the behavior of both algorithm or performance of both algorithm. Then we can decide which algorithm is better. So I am going to stop my PPT here. I will discuss next in the next video.